Me about the Chronicles of Mala J, where the title come from, and I was just touching base on embracing the fact that I deal with mental health, and Molly J was a character that I dealt with my mental health issue, and so I kind of like before I got myself together and got my meds, wanted to like let out all the things I was going through when I was when that character was a part of me. So I learned how to embrace that, wrote it all down, put it in this project, and it's dropping 0212.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm excited about that. So let's talk about this event for tomorrow night. That's what we left off. Hotel RL, you're going to be with us. So just give a teaser of what people can expect. Not everything, just a little something.
So you're going to get the story about my battle with lupus, how that all came about. You're going to hear some songs off the Crowning Day and off of the Chronicles of Mary J. So y'all gonna get exclusive because I'm not even supposed to be performing the tracks for Crowning Day yet. So y'all getting exclusive because that
exclusives.
Is like Crowning Day is my true character when it comes to my artistry. Like there's more on the Common, the J. Cole, the Kendrick Lamar type vibe. Like that's giving you that consciousness, whereas Molly J, she's a little bit more turned up.
Yeah.
So y'all getting the realness from me tomorrow. So come out because I'm not going to tell y'all no more.
Yes.
How about you drop some light bars?
So I wrote this piece last week just in thought because it just kind of came to me as an inspiration. And it's called To Us. So, and it goes, it's weird just a year ago, I was wondering what it would be like to be here. And now that I'm here, I am in complete bliss. There are times I'd rather miss, but most time I sit and reminisce on the sweetest little things that you done for me. I get pleasure out of the love that we have for each other. I get that it's harder for you to show love, but we've been through the same stuff, so I don't want to blow it. I'd rather just show than tell. I'd rather feel than hear. And as long as we know, who cares? But then there are times where I want to see my face posted as yours as I post you as mine. But in due time, you see this love connection between us is happening. And timing was just a little off before. But the time is right now.
Wow.
Giving me something that only I can feel and knowing that it's real. And I give you the love I always wanted to give to somebody else. To be appreciated, to feel the heart skipping, racing butterfly feeling in my tummy every time that you come into my world. I get caught up knowing that I'm your woman and you are my man, and these things I understand are just temporary titles until we decide to make our circle complete. You see, you keep me on my feet, and I find it neat that, yes, you cured my addiction to J. Cole. Kind of feel like you and I have matching souls. On my face, there's always a smile, and I stay blushing. Yes, my king, I'm forever crushing. We are the cutest. You see, I'm your pumpkin because you like the way I sit in these jeans. And you my dink because you make me think, and you give me guidance and show me how to really love and understand what it takes to love a man. Waiting on the summer to buy matching frames and brims just to ride around in a Chevy. Gotta admit, my heart is heavy. This has to be the real thing. This has to be what I'm waiting for. Just know I'm looking forward to the encore. So let's make a toast to whoever takes us to us.
Oh, man. Woo, woo, woo. I was going to join in with your clap. That was awesome. So, question.
Yeah.
How'd you feel when you heard it? Did you hear it before?
Yeah.
I put you on the spot, didn't I? How did you feel when you first heard it?
It was inspirational.
Yeah,
man. Lets you know that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yes.
That's
so sweet. But no, that is, to me, it's an awesome testament to someone when you can put in words how you feel about someone.
I'm not, yeah, because I'm not good at really like saying it. Like I'll say you get on my nerves, but this is where it comes out. This is where you'll hear what's going on in my mind. And I was kind of like having a rough day that day, and it was so much stuff going on with trying to get this project together and to come out. And I just kind of took a break. I was like, let me write. And for some reason, that came out. Like, it had nothing to do with what was going on at the time, but that came out. So, like, I always sound like you're my break away from the world.
Yeah. So, when you get up on stage, when you're about to perform, what do you feel? Like, moments before you get up there, and even when you're up there performing. Like, take us through your emotions.
The stage is actually my world. That's where I'd rather be. Like if I could be on the stage and my body was able to withstand being on the stage all day, every day, like eat, live, breathe the stage, that's me. Like I turn it, like I give you a show. You never seen me perform. You totally missed out. I give you a show. I engaged in the audience. I do a lot. Like I'll call you up on stage. Like I give you a show, so that's my life right there. I love being on stage. Like I always compare myself to my lupus twin, Toni Braxton, because if you've been to a Toni Braxton concert,
I did. I
went. So you know what it's like to see Queen Pheen perform, because she gives you a show. Yes, she entertains you. Yes. But you know, I just once I'm off, I'm relieved because I can go home and rest. Yeah. But I love the stage. It takes nothing for me. Give me the microphone. Like I even walk in people's shows. I don't be on the card. They be like, Queen Pheen, you performing? I'm like, yeah, got a show set right here.
I know that's right. Yes.
I don't turn down the stage.
Yes. Yes.
Any opportunity you get.
Yeah.
Right.
So what is it that you personally get from being on the stage?
It's like a adrenaline rush. It's like the best feeling in the world. It's like another day, another time, another moment that I've conquered the purple dragon, aka lupus. Like, I did it. I made it. I didn't pass out. Nobody had to carry me home or none of that. Like, I did it. So I feel like a victorious. I feel like a champion when I'm, on the stage.
Do you hope to actually meet Toni Braxton one day?
I do. I want us to sit and talk and, I want us more to talk about dealing with entertainment and having lupus than anything. But I've met her when she came to Stone Soul Picnic a few years ago when that was still happening. But that was just like, a brief moment. She called a couple of kids on stage. But that was like the highlight of my life right there.
I mean, she's really a good role model to have because for her to still be able to perform as much as she does, and she has a family, and she's the oldest of all her siblings.
Yeah, same here.
But she also serves as like a rock and mentor to her sisters and her brothers.
She's also 4'11". Same as me.
Yes, but when she get on that stage, honey,
she gives you like 6 feet.
Yes,
so
she does.
That's like what I'm saying. Like when I'm up there, I'm giving you all of that. Like all this talk about Beyonce, I love you, B. But listen, come see Queen Pheen.
Yes,
the queen of the mic.
Yes,
I give you everything.
We're getting ready to go into a commercial break. When we come back, we still got Queen hanging out with us for the rest of the show. We just gonna talk it up, and you know what? Ain't nothing stop the show, so keep on watching and still share the link, okay?
Share.
That's right. Be Inspired Radio Show is still in effect on BeExposedRadio.com.
Be Exposed Radio.
The topic for today: movies and whether or not they have real life applications. And as Stello said, I was talking to him last night in the kitchen about this topic, and one of the movies I brought up was In Time.
Oh my God, get out my head.
That was that was one of the movies that I brought up.
I'm trying to think of how to be relevant in this conversation.
Don't see, that's why we're friends, because I bring everybody into. So for those of you who haven't seen In Time, you need to, because it's a really thought-provoking movie. starring Justin Timberlake.
Boo.
That movie was awesome.
Why are you saying boo?
Because it was whack with him. He just
What?
Whether it could have been him or he just said it was
anybody else. Who else could it possibly personally that was relevant enough that could keep you in that story without overselling it?
Now the thing is, it wasn't even about him. It was the movie itself.
It was the movie itself.
Check out Weird Radio every Tuesdays and Fridays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here live on BeExposedRadio.com.
You're listening to the station with their ear to the streets. BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
If you had a dream venue, where would that be? Like, some people want to do Carnegie Hall or like a big stadium somewhere.
I want to go with Madison Square. I wanna feel that
so
building.
You just gonna shoot for the moon.
I want to feel it. I want to look out and just feel the vibration of all of those people there to be uplifted and all of that, 'cause that's what I want to do for people.
So are you dancing? Are you...
I want to implement that. I think I want to start doing some blocking. Like, not like, tear it up. But just like a
little 1-2.
Hell, a little, not voguing, but kind of the essence of it. Very posy and, hit the mark. Yeah, we're not trying to like bust my sweats.
So that's mean you don't have the dance gene in you.
I can dance.
Okay.
That's
not what I
want to do. I can dance. But I'm not, trying to give that. That's not my lane. I want to keep it really kind of a retro feel with like the new school with a retro feel. Like
Okay. Little baby.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard owls and stuff. Like, I was like, what the world?
I know we got some new sound effects, but dang.
He called me off guard. Yeah. We back live on the Be Inspired Radio Show with your co-host Blizzard
and your host Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
Yeah. We have our special guest in the building.
Hey.
Queen Pheen. So, all right, yeah, man. I want to say we known each other for a while. So let's talk about the transition, from Molly J to Queen Pheen.
So let me just go back before even Molly J came along.
Jayla Bird, my bad.
I was Jayla Bird. I was Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
I was Molly J. And now here's Queen Pheen.
Right.
So, it was just kind of finding myself as an artist. Like, what type of music did I want people to hear? Most importantly, what type of music that I want to make? Because you have so many stories of female hip-hop artists or female artists, period. They want to make this type of music, but because that's not popping right now,
exactly,
they have to make that type of music. So I fell into that category at one point in time.
Right.
But luckily, I found this great guy, Jay McGraw, and he found me and was like, I want to sign you guys. And we, I signed or whatever. And he was like allowing me to still make the music I want to make and compromising. But for that album, it's everything that I wanted to do. So it's kind of like me having to find myself doing those different stages. So doing those different stages is very different. Like, I was very raunchy in the beginning, one of those artists, as HL7 over here was saying, like, they just want to be naked and get on a mic. Like, I was performing at, gossip and doing all that paradox and all that stuff. Like, I was Baltimore club dancer and all that. But as I grew and I got more into the conscious, calming, what is his name? I can't think about it. My guy, Zero. Have y'all ever heard it? Zero.
Oh yeah,
I love Zero.
That's my man.
So those kind of rappers, kind of like I started being more, and then I'm really like a white girl in the inside because I listen to country music. So,
but honestly, though, if you listen to the lyrics on country music,
it definitely be saying something.
Yes,
it touches you.
Yes.
So you a black girl?
Yeah.
Black people did it first.
Yeah, we did it first.
Yeah.
We did it first. But, I'm just saying that, because these days and times, you listen to country music. So, like, I mean, whatever. It's music. Music is music for me.
Right.
Yes.
So, yeah. It was just like the transition that I had to find myself.
Right.
And Queen Pheen means. So, my words are your addiction. I'll get you addicted and turn you to a dope fiend. And when people hear that, they like, oh, I don't want to be no dope fiend. I ain't drug addict. No, my words are your drugs. I'm gonna give you a knowledge. That's the addiction. That's what you're gonna be addicted to.
Yes.
I turned a negative into a positive because I come from that era where drugs.
Yes.
But
yep.
I want my words to be the drugs. I want these little kids to get hooked onto my words and what I have to say. This message that I have for you.
Word.
Mastermind over there feeling it.
He's like,
you feeling that dope.
Shout out to my man's HL7 Azriel. I see you watching.
Yeah.
We go way back, side. Word.
Oh.
Word.
The feelings.
I can confirm.
Word. All right, so the process of you being in the studio, how do you get yourself prepared?
I'm never prepared when I go to the studio, honestly. Honestly, if I'm not by myself in the studio, I'm not comfortable. I hate when other people are around me when I'm in the studio. I honestly record my best when I'm by myself. It's just unless I'm performing, I don't like to be in front of other people. That time in the studio is my intimate time. But to get prepared, because I usually do group sessions with my label mates, I just kind of pretend like I'm at a show.
Right.
And I'm performing for them.
Right.
Oh, and I listen to J. Cole on the way to the studio.
I know a couple of people who said that they rock out to J. Cole even when they want to get inspired.
Yeah.
To write, literally.
Well, I used to do that, but I listen to my label too. Yeah. So I bump a lot of 1986. I bump a whole lot of 1986, especially when Noodles is home and I'm trying to write because that's what she wants to hear.
Yeah.
I listen to Tad Spitter's Subject Matters. And I also listen to Jay McGraw a little bit. So shout out to Jay Girl because Mogul Club.
Which label though?
I'm with MAM Records, which is motivated artists making records. I'm sorry.
Get it right.
Only been there, yes. But no. Yeah, motivated artists making records. So
MAM is
they one of the labels that's kind of still popping.
Yes.
In the city.
Absolutely.
It's only four of us left technically, but we got big things, so hold tight.
What happened to the rest of them?
Sheesh.
They didn't believe in a dream, so.
Oh, nope. You can't have it. They don't believe it. You can't do it.
Yeah, keep it moving, man. The train moves.
Cut themselves off.
Yeah.
Seriously.
The train moves, man.
Also, other people kind of just grew out and wanted to do their own thing. So I'm not going to say everybody.
Yeah.
But some people just, they outgrow certain things. And everything doesn't stay for everybody.
Yeah.
You do certain things, you learn what you need to learn, and then you take it and use it for yourself. And that's what a lot of them did. So, shout out to everybody that used to be on the label.
Yeah. My pastor has been talking about momentum. And I know we probably only got 2 minutes left in this segment, but tonight was a prime example of how, you can have a certain momentum and then something can happen to break that momentum. What do you do? So for you, and you were talking about the record label and how people have fallen off and how people don't believe in the dream. How do you personally keep the momentum going when things like that creep in?
I let out what I need to let out. but I'm not the type of person that holds grudges or anything like that. And I just kind of always look at the good in the situation. If what I want to get done or what's going to get done is going to still happen anyway, I kind of say what I have to say, hear what they have to say back, and keep it pushing. Because at the end of the day, this is all for my benefit. So as an artist, I have to think about, are they doing this to hurt me or to help me? And all of the times, they're doing it to help me. So, got to stay inspired.
Be inspired.
Hey.
How do you let go of, well, I'm not even going to get into this question. I'll try to remember it for the next segment. But yes, I do need to write it down. You right about that. Let me write it down. Oh, goodness. But yeah, so when we come back, I wanted to talk to you about like trust issues in the business, because it's real. It happens. And you touched on it a little bit, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit more, because I'm sure that there are those who could relate or could at least use that advice when they're trying to get out there, but they have trust issues. They don't know who they can really trust their talent with. Right. So when we come back, we're going to get into that a little more. So stay tuned. If you are an up-and-coming artist, or if you're somebody who is established, you still need advice. You still need room to grow. So stay tuned to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
Only in the forest can you see this. And this. And this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
I didn't know it could do that!
Because one trip to the forest can spark a world of difference.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go, like hiking, canoeing, fishing, or camping. Or create your own adventure with family and friends, and you might just see this. Your moment's out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
What are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
Well, what are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. Don't you remember me? Don't you know that we miss you?
Miss me? Who misses me?
You know, all your friends in the forest. The trees, the pond, that little fort that you made out of branches. We all miss you.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
This forest is not that far away. Have an adventure today. I'm sure your mom would take you.
You're right. I should get out. I want to have fun. Play in puddles, catch frogs, and climb trees. Hey, Mom!
Yeah, hon? Steven, what is that in your hand?
It's my sense of adventure, Mom. It's telling me we need to get out of the house and have some fun in nature today.
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the radio loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the radio loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio loyalty. Click the banner to join now. You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Talk dirty to me.
I love it. It's awesome. It's all my ethnic joy. Every day.
Exhale clothing line for women, bringing out the fashion and elegance in all women, different shapes and sizes, from t-shirts, sweatsuits, and more. For more information, contact Sydney Bradley at facebook.com or exhaleclothingline15@gmail.com. All products will be available this spring. Exhale Clothing Line for women, bringing out the fashion and elegance in all women.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician.
This is Peter.
Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really?
He had no idea just how many.
I can't believe it. This one looks good.
Peter is thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner?
See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
You are now tuned in to Be Inspired Radio Show. I am the special guest this evening, Queen Pheen.
Yes. And your host, Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
And your co-host, you already Snow Blizzard.
And the artist and angel, HL7 Azriel.
Yeah.
So, before we left, that was hot. Anyway, let me stop. Let me calm down.
Fire flame.
So, but when we left, before we left for the break, I said that I wanted to talk to you about trust issues. Mm-hmm. And I know that there are a lot of artists out there who want to launch out there, or people who have talents and they want to launch out there, but they may not know or feel like they don't have anybody they can trust their talent with, that they know will develop them the way that they need to be developed. Mm-hmm. So what type of advice would you give to an artist, an up-and-coming artist, or even an established one that may be looking for a new way to promote themselves to get over that trust issue that they might have?
I would kind of say know a pretender versus the real thing. Like when you go to the hair store, you know what's human hair and you know what's that blend.
Yes.
So you got to be able to spot people the same way. Mm-hmm. Because in my experience, mm-hmm. I was with a former label, which I'll name nameless, and kind of like he tried to play all of his artists against each other. Like he brought us all in one at a time. Oh, I'm not bringing this person on because of so-and-so reason. And, oh, I want you to do this. I want you to do that. And then, you know, at the end of the day, he was only after that one person. So he used us all to gain that one person. Because if we didn't come up out of it, he wouldn't ever, you know, join that label. Mm-hmm. So you just kind of like watch your surroundings, see who's there really working. Like go to these shows, these open mics, these showcases, everywhere that, you know, artists are, and kind of see who's really there, because real people who's doing the real thing are there supporting their artists. It's a rare time that my MAM family is not there for me. Yeah. So if you see an artist and they representing so and so label, but there's nobody there supporting them, they not real.
Yeah.
They're not real. It's an excuse when you got somebody that's just jumping off, but when you got somebody who's really been doing this, they there. They there with their artists. They helping their artists. They're supporting their artists. You got to kind of know what's real and what's phony, what's a facade. People are doing this for all the wrong reasons. People are doing this to gain females, males, because women do the same thing. Wow. Attention. Or to some people are doing it to expose other people, which is not even, you know, a good thing.
It's crazy.
So you gotta know how to read between the lines and read people, because a lot of people they just in it for the kinks and the perks.
What are some of the warning signs then? So, like, and I know you talked about it a little bit, but from your experience, when you're getting ready to get into a business relationship with somebody or a manager or something, what are some of those warning signs?
So you gotta, like, it's like two different types of pretenders. You got those who just constantly just like, oh, think they about business, and then one day they'll hit you with a boom. Like, oh, they want to get in bed with you. But then you got the ones who are up front. They just blatant about it. Like, oh, they grab your thigh and, oh, I'm going to get you studio with such and such, you know, but what you going to do for me type people. Wow. So you got to, like, kind of see the signs. Those who too little touchy-feely, want to hug you all the time, no. Stay away from them. Yeah. Like, it's one thing to flirt and be honest with it, but then it's another thing to really be trying to hit on somebody that you're trying to work with. And I don't work with people like that. It's been artists that I had to shut out from working with because they in my DM. But then you right,
You have to keep it professional.
you know, like you.
Yes.
Like those who know me know I'm in a relationship, and then if you know who the person I'm in a relationship with, why would you be trying to come on to me? Like, don't do that. I can't work with you. It's not gonna happen. So you just kind of like gotta like watch your surroundings.
Yeah.
Some of them throw off a creepy vibe too. Cause I remember it was one time I was at the Love and Hip Hop,
right?
And it was this guy. I was chilling with Kira and Zero outside, and like this man just like comes up and like starts talking to me about music, and is like, "Oh yeah, you should come down to the studio. I have artists like him. Do you have people who can just drop you off wherever I say to come at?" And just I was like. First of all, this sounds really suspicious.
No. First of all, that's just way too much going on. Like you need me to do too much for me to no.
He gave up. He just gave off that creepy vibe. He just came up. He was just watching like this the whole time. He was smoking. He just. You can usually tell those people because it's like they just rub you the wrong way.
See, that's just the music industry side of it. The modeling side of it is a whole different ball game. Like I've turned down paid photo shoots because they asked me to come in certain attire, like, or that I can't bring an escort, or you know, like if the person who's dropping me off would have to like kind of like just drop me off. No,
suspicious.
First of all, number one, on the photo shoot, I get tired very easily, so I need breaks, or I need time to chill out or to eat and take my meds. So I could get faint at a photo shoot and may need medical attention. I need somebody there with me at all times, or somebody on deck at all times. So I'm not just coming to your facility to do a photo shoot for you and you know something happens to me. Number one, I'm a rape victim. So I don't even play those type of games. You not being alone with me.
I wanted to interject because I have a lot of my Christian brothers and sisters that listen to this show too. And I want to let you know that just because this is the secular industry, don't think that this doesn't happen in the gospel arena.
Oh, it does.
There are managers and people out there that mean you no good, and because they know you're a Christian, they'll try to play on you being a believer, and you know, and then you get sucked into this whole situation that's just not right. So I'm urging you, all of my Christian brothers and sisters out there who are in the gospel industry as well.
You gotta be aware.
Or you still have to keep your eyes open. You still have to have discernment with who you do business with, because there are people who out there who look to prey on you, period.
There's always the snake in the garden.
Yes.
It's like, I don't understand how someone like in business can come up to you and say, it's like, just come here, don't ask any questions, no one can come with you. That makes me not want to come, because
because people, they use their power to their advantage. They definitely use their power to their advantage.
Yes.
Like, honestly, I'm not a fan of P. Diddy. He's one of those people. I'm not a fan. He's brought out some amazing artists, but who does he have still relevant on his label?
No,
nobody.
And he tried
Cassie
to
has not put out an album since 2008, something like that.
Yeah.
So you know, and he's still dealing with her.
Yeah.
But she's not making no music.
Some people get rich.
If he was serious about her as an artist, he would have been encouraged her to be in that studio tour or whatever.
People like him, they get money strictly based off of finessing other people and tricking them. It's just like,
he lost so many good artists.
Right. You can have power and everything, but like when you misuse your power and you become unreasonable, and it's the same problem with like Suge Knight. Suge Knight was so, except P. Diddy did it in a better way, but both of them were
doing
the same thing.
I have my opinion about that, because I honestly do not think P. Diddy did anything in a better way. He just did it more
discreetly.
Thank you. Thank you, Queen.
I'm not saying he did it like better in a sense of morality. I'm saying like, because Suge Knight had habits to where he would finesse people out of their money and everything, but then he would end up blowing it all. P. Diddy had a system to where he would trick people out of their money and he would lose all the artists, but he still has his money.
Yeah, I mean, he was a smart businessman, but he was still slime.
People like them never focused on like longevity, like 10 years from now, will my artist be here? And it happens all the time.
Yeah,
for example, a couple years ago, Bobby Shmurda, he got locked up.
Right.
Everyone was saying free him. Is the label about to bail him out? Guess what? They didn't bail him out.
They didn't.
Yeah.
because people now are. I've realized when you're so focused on that like 5 seconds of fame, you're just trying to make it hit. That's all you are is a hit.
Yeah.
Once your uses have expired, you're
That's
done.
it.
They
Come
don't
on, boy, you better go ahead.
that
is true.
You mess up, you're done. They don't really care.
And they put actual clauses in your contract that say if you get locked up, boo boo, you going. Yes. They don't have to have. They can cut you and they can keep your money. And you had to cut your losses.
Have somebody. If you don't understand, it pays to have somebody that does understand.
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, I grew up in the industry. My mom being a rapper, my father being in the entertainment industry. He's like been a songwriter. Then his stepmom is A&R for Sony. So I've been around the industry.
Wow.
So, I've learned very early, like, listen, this is not happening at all. Like, you're not going to put me out there because I got this hot song right now. And then next year, what am I going to be? What's next? Like, what's my game plan?
Yeah.
It's even worse because in the industry, how it is, they what is commercialized is like trap and gangsters. So it's like it's even worse because with those clauses to where you go to jail, and it's the same thing that Bobby Shmurda did, and like even people within the city. Like I've heard young moose get locked up in the city multiple times for self-incrimination. They want you to rap about what you've done.
Yes.
And someone uses it against you.
Right.
You get into some type of trouble. They've already made their money and you're gone. And then after the system's made its money, the industry's made its money, you've lost everything. So no one lost anything but you.
Right.
And people aren't realizing this. People are too stuck on the like the glamorization. That's why I have a big problem with the mainstream industry, especially because it's like they glamorize all of this stuff, but this is not really how it is. You're lying to people. People in the video
that's
for 100. No, that's prop money.
They really want to be doing this with pennies, just sprinkle them.
Because that's all they gonna get after that video drop.
It's all about the image.
And that's what I want to touch base on a little bit, just the fakeness of the industry, and I kind of want to bring realness back to the industry. Like I got stretch marks. I don't have no hair underneath of this weave. Like I love it though. I love it. I can't wait till the summertime so I can have my fade back. I got a crooked smile, but J. Cole told me to embrace that crooked smile. You understand what I'm saying? And I will take a photo shoot all day long with my stretch marks. My daughter gave me these, you understand? That was a battle I went through. So,
child,
I love it. I'm not going to put no makeup over my stretch marks for a photo shoot. Airbrush them, whatever you want to do. But I'm not going to cover them up. Because I want you to be proud of who you are and embrace that fact. What is the point of me trying to inspire young girls if I'm teaching them to cover it up?
Yes. That is awesome.
It's just like if you feel like you have to cover yourself up, it's like they don't want you. If you feel like you really have to sit there and change everything, that's not you on that cover. That's who like they want you to be, but that's not you.
That's not me.
You is unfiltered, unchanged. If you want to be on that cover, you have to do it. Like you have to be yourself. You have to love yourself. People will try to get you to change, but just don't. Like I hear people all the time complain about, oh yeah, the system is making me change and all this other stuff. No, the system's not making you change. It's telling you the easy way is to change, but no one can make you do anything. You could just say, no, I'm not going that way. I'm going that way.
My label will tell you, I fought them tooth and nail about my artistry. Like, I am not going to conform to society. I'm going to be who I am.
Yeah.
And if my fans accept it, they accept it. But if they don't, I got several other things I know how to do.
Yes.
So music doesn't work out for me. I got modeling, I got acting, I got writing. I have a fashion marketing degree.
Yeah.
So at any moment, I can pack my bag and move to New York and get me a job. It's nothing. So,
no, that's right.
It's always have a backup plan. Always.
That's right. That's
always have a backup plan. So, you know, you got to kind of like fight people on being yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you got to defend yourself on a daily.
Yeah.
Because you letting somebody else tell you who you are ain't gonna work. It's gonna mess you up mentally.
Yeah. That is the truth. Well, no, but it was good. It's necessary. And I know that people who are listening need to hear that type of motivation. And my thing is, in a society where we are constantly programmed to be like everybody else, it takes an incredible amount of strength to be different, go against the grain. And when there are those out there who do, it is our duty to make sure we pass that message on to the best of your ability. Try to be authentic, period. We gotta get ready to go to break. Woo, when we come back, we are barreling through this show. I just want you to know we probably have like one more segment left, and then that's gonna be it. So, Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
All right, you guys, we're back. The Be Inspired Radio Show only on BeExposedRadio.com. Miss Be Inspired here on the mic.
Yeah, the co-host, you already know, Blizzard.
And the artist and angel HL7 Azriel.
And our special guest for the night,
Queen Pheen.
Yeah. So we're at the end of our show. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Wow. Our final segment for tonight. But I wanted to take the time and allow Queen Pheen to talk about some of the projects that she has coming up. She has a bunch of stuff coming up in February. She's taking over February just all together. So Queen, tell us a little bit about that and also about the event tomorrow night.
Okay, so it started off with today here at Be Inspired. Yes. Tomorrow I'll be at RL Hotel with my boy Chris Michaels.
Yes.
Then next week, coming up, I have Tuesday with OPG Radio with Nina Dow, the original party girl.
Yes.
Wednesday I'll be at Baltimore Flavor Radio. Then Thursday, I have Lady Blue and then a show that evening.
Wow.
Friday, something. There's a lot. Follow me on Queen Pheen official at on Instagram. Queen Pheen official, so you can get all of those dates, or on Facebook, Dope Pheen. So facebook.com/Dope Pheen, and you'll get all of those updates and flyers. And I'm also having 2 listening parties. Well, 2 mixtape release parties. One at Select where I promote, and that's going to be on the 11th. So if you're 21 and over, you can make it out. I know. It's going to be in the house.
Me and my boo, me and my husband, we're going to be there.
And then on the 17th, there's no age limit with that one, but you just send me a DM at Queen Pheen Official. You invited. The world's invited. Everybody can come out for that listening party at VVC Radio. So shout out to Singleton Newman for making that happen.
Yes. And let me tell you, Queen is like the most awesome PR person. I mean, because she know how to word things and put it out there. I was like, man, I need to take some lessons, because I be like saying dumb stuff like come and hang out with your favorite co-host and stuff like that. Like,
well, when you work for someone else for so many years, you kind of like pick it up. And it's like, I was telling my label mate the other day, like, listen, you gotta kind of like, I kind of like put all of that stuff that I was doing for everybody else, but back when I was just doing PR work, shout out to Star Mob, I put all that into what I need to get done for me, because I believe if I was doing that from the beginning, then I would have been somewhere.
Yep. Well, me and my husband Titus will be there for the listening party at Select. That's our date night, because that's Valentine's Day weekend.
Okay, yeah.
So that's
you'll get to see me perform all hell that night.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. So I gotta give me a cute outfit and stuff. Gotta shut it down.
I hope my outfit gets approved.
Yeah. And I feel you, because I always be like, babe, is this okay? And he be like, especially if I'm going somewhere by myself, he like,
yep.
Woo! Like, all your womanly curves be like, shut all that down. Shut all that.
All my tattoos going shit.
I'm on the phone right now. She keeps sending me dresses like,
when we're together, it's a different thing. Like, when me and my husband are together, I'm a little bit more provocative, because I'm like, this is
yours,
why I feel
comfortable that night to do that. But any other night I'm at Select, I'm covered.
Yeah. If I'm not with him, I want to make sure I'm representing him well. So, but when we together, I'd be like, just a little something. Give these other females out here run for their money. So, you guys have been amazing tonight. Shouts out to the Be Inspired Radio Show family listening out there. Thank you guys. Y'all hung in there with us. We had a little bit of hiccups here and there, but we were able to make it through that. And as always, we thank you. This show is nothing without you. We really thank you guys so much. You guys keep us going. Listen, share this video even after it's over. Copy the link, post it to somebody's page, inbox them, say y'all gotta listen to this show because it's dope.
Yeah, y'all definitely need to tune in.
Especially make sure you send the second part, this part, because this part is amazing.
Yes,
dopeness.
Do that. And check us out tomorrow night at Hotel RL. You get to hear Queen Pheen on the mic one more again. That's old. People don't say one more again no more. I just aged myself.
Hey,
like,
listen.
I've never heard that.
They bring it in 90s, babe. They bring
yes.
it.
That's because listen, I was born when I was born, but I was alive during the 90s. All right.
And the next time we come back to the show, I'll be 18.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My birthday is Saturday.
Go ahead.
Turn up. Apple juice.
That's right. You better get you some sparkling cider.
I'll send you some cider next week.
You gonna have that cider.
No, Drake ain't the only one that can bring bottles.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange radio show.
That's the biggest thing, is just empowerment. Just get off of the begging line. Just be proud and just get our pride and our dignity back, because as a child, we're taught how to go and beg for a job. Our parents, they literally taught us how to make sure you pull your pants up. Me, I'm 6'7", so I'm a bigger man. I was always taught how to not be threatening or intimidate people when I go into different interviews or in different scenarios. And so we're literally taught how to condition ourselves, condition our speech, everything, in order to go and beg these people for a job, because we know when we walk in the door, I have to tear down 10 stereotypes before I get past hello. So we need to eliminate that. You know, and we need to eliminate that, and the way that we do that is employing ourselves and employing our brothers and sisters. And so that's our mission, is group economics, uplift ourselves, because I can't empower anyone until I empower